We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Jay Happ will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
マリナーズ、20、20、20はどこ行った？あれ？ 20、20が見当たらん。ああ、これか。よっしゃ。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter.
Yankees,
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
さっきのチャイナの人面白かったです。フィルターがついてなかったってもろに言ってましたね。あんなにでもフィルター変わるもんなんですね。恐ろしいフィルターですな。全然別人じゃないですか。
He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon.
あれでも見てもうたらだいぶ減るんちゃいますか。気づかん人やったらいいですけど、あれ見てもうたらそのままもう次見にこんなのちゃいますか。
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
あんなに変わるとはね。
Digging in now, Mitch Haniger. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
というか顔出ししてたらみんなあんなん使ってんちゃうかってなります。
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
ああ、もうあれは終わってまいりました。
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
ああいうトラブルもあるからね。
Swing and a line drive, but foul.
あれが生配信の難しいとこですね。初めがどうなってるかわからんから。
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Taijuan Walker gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
普通のおばちゃんやみたいな。まあ歌が良かったらそらあれなんか知らないけど、顔で見てファンになってる人やったら、うわこれ全然ちゃうやんみたいな。騙されたになりますよ。まあある意味整形みたいなもんですよ。化粧でごまかしてやってるようなもんです。あー、ローズが久しぶりですね。ダイエット毎日やってました。すごいチームです。
Standing in now, Clint Frazier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
いやー、すごいですね。化粧でも全然ごまかし効きますからね。
0-1, here's the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
顔洗ってすっぴんになったら全然違うやんみたいな。
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
顔も声も信用できない。なんぼでも合成できるから。
A runner at second, nobody out.
ニューエラーキャップ持ってる。すごいですね。
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul
何
ball
回
as the
ホー
count
プ
holds
何
steady
回
at
ホープ
1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
あーっと。
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to
何
first
回も
and no swing.
メジャーの球団の帽子も全30球団ありますからね。
The 2-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Now another 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. One gone.
One thing to know is not all
今年はレッ
strikeouts
ド
are
ソ
created
ック
equal.
スめちゃく
Right
ちゃ
there,
弱く
he
て、
goes down on strikes, but he really made that
何が
guy on
激
the
しい
mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it
ヤ
can
ン
have an
キー
effect
ス
on how
が
deep he's going to be able to
めっ
go
ちゃ
into the
強
start.
くて、
There's a big difference between
今
that
大連
and
敗
going
して
down on
勝っ
3or
てたん
4
ですかね。
pitches.
全然勝てになってるとか言っ
And
てた。
digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Strike 1 to start
結
the
構
at-bat.
去年良くても今年とは限らないですからね。実際始まったら全然あかんかったりとか。
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
レンジャーズですか。
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
レッドソックス
And that'll bring up Miguel
借金
Andujar.
2です。
And there's a look at his home and road
最下位や
splits
けど
so far
借
this
金で
year.
すよ。大概最下位のチームっ
Set and
て
the pitch.
借金だらけなん
Fastball
ですけ
just
ど、
off the inside corner.
今見たらまだ借金2やったんですね。 オリオールもでも貯金がありますね。
The set and the 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. Still no score.
タイガースは逆に最下位ですね。借金がえらい29もある。
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. In past meetings with J. Happ, he's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs.
一時期サイン盗みで叩かれてましたからね。
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
レンジャーズもでも借金11ですね。
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
一時期大谷さんとかもえらい強かったんですけど、今見たらもう
Hit on the
借金
ground
だら
down the
け。
first baseline, but this will wind up a
波
foul
が激
ball.
しいですね。
2-2. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Torres has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
メッツ、ブレーブス並んでる。
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
カージ
And
ナ
that'll
ルス、
bring
ブ
in
リ
Tom
ワー
Murphy. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
0-1.
ドジャースもすごいな。貯金が50。約50ある。すごい。
The windup and the 0-1.
0-1.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. The pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Evan White. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Into the box now, Austin Nova, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. White is off of first with 2 away. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mariners leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Aaron.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
You froze him on the fastball there. Aaron Hicks becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Torres. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom of the second here with no score. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something bigger.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Walker comes set. Here it comes on 3-2. Line drive to center field. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Dylan Moore. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. One and 1 the count. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Dylan Moore is retired to kick off the inning.
Tim Lowe.
Into the box, Tim Lopes. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 9.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. And this throw gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So here's Malik Smith as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1. The 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's got it. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We play 2.5. No score on the show.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Higashioka, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Alvarez.
Now to the plate, Mandy Alvarez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third.
The designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left.
Wow.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Haniger, a California-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Kyle Seager. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here it is, the 3-0. Ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Standing in, Tom Murphy flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Set. Here it comes. Hard hit at third. Andujar fields it second, but they throw it away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Evan White. White, an Ohio native. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The next 0-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Torres scoops it up, goes in time, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder.
So striding in, Austin Nola, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB, see how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks will make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dylan Moore, runner in scoring position with two gone. Slow roller down the third baseline. Andujar brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
ギリギリセーフか。
So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 2 errors in the inning, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The M's lead it 2-0. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count.
チラミン、チラミン。
Now here it comes. That's wide, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball.
甘いな。
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
First offering on its way. Miguel Andujar is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Gordon is there, 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
3-2 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
やりましたな。
Two-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else. He did just that.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Base hit in his first trip.
同点ホームランからの逆転ホームラン。ヤンキースもようやく勝ってましたね。リアルヤンキース。
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that
そうや、ベニン・テンビーさんが偉いヤンキース来てましたね。元レッドソックスの。偉いなんか負けまくってましたよね。相当もうベンチもイラついてましたもんね。ベニン・テンビーさんもよう打ちますもんね。あの人レッドソックスの時かなり打ちましたからね。よう覚えてますよ。
The set and the 1-0, and he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here.
いやー、これはあかん。
White will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 3 and the Mariners 2.
結構長打力ありますからね、あの人ね。
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far.
まだでもあの人28やったんですね。
He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The shortstop.
Next for Seattle, Tim Lopes. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
ギャロさんってほんまにどっか違うとこ行ったんですか？なんかギャロさんがどうのっていうの聞いたんですけど。ギャロさん、ギャロさん。
1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Torres ranges back and he has it for route number 2.
名前なさそうですね。
Ready for another shot now. Malik Smith. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball is popped up. Drifting
間
back
に合うか。
behind the mound. Andujar is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Mariners are down on 4 pitches. Still a 3-2 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Mandy Alvarez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame.
なあ、
But
それ
clearly
で
not
もま
enough to chase him
だ
from this game.
8 ゲ
We'll
ー
see
ム
if
もあ
he's
り
still
ますから
shaking a
ね。
bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
あと40試合ぐらい。163やったかな。40
First pitch of the
試合ぐらい。
at-bat on its way.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west.
おっ
A
と。
swing and a drive sent out
これ
toward
ま
the
た行っ
gap.
たんちゃう
Looking up
顔
is
入った。
Henniger. Gone! And good for
あ
him.
ら、メジャー
Mandy
初めての
Alvarez
ホームラン。
just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm
メジ
sure
ャー第
he's
1
happy to
号。
say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
At the plate, Clint Frazier.
The designated hitter.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Fouled off. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
First pitch of the at-bat. To third.
Yeah.
Seager has it. To Gordon for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Miguel Andujar. Walker gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Henniger. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That elevated fastball right there, That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
This will kick up against the wall now. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
To the plate now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. The throws wide as it gets by him at second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Into the box now, Tom Murphy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
The batter, the first baseman.
またもや同点か。あ、そっか、これ出えへんのか。ねえ、4.15。でからの話し合い。
At the plate now, Evan White. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
おっと。
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, Austin Nola. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That misses 1 and 2. And that pitch misses to even the count to the Seattle left fielder at 2 and 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Dylan Moore. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. There's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a liner. And that's going to get down out there.
逆転されるか。
And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Tim Lopes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Stanton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now a 5-4 Mariner lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Aaron Hicks.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0. He is a heater in there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 side. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Sam Tuivalala takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 26, Sam Tuivalala.
またすごい名前やな。
Standing in now, Gleyber Torres. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 fouled away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, second base.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is line to left. Nola is there, and he has it for the out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Brett Gardner goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. In now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit on the ground, short. He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, and the deficit holds at 5-4.
エラーの失点があるから。
New inning set to get underway, and up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Luis Cessa is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
でからもう一回インして。
First pitch coming, here it is. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. And he popped him up. Stanton coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Striding into the box, Malik Smith. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, man. Especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Thought he might have a chance to get in there safely when he got a good jump from second, but that was a good throw and a good tag to cut him down.
The
1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Cessa features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to score up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and the slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Now
digging in, Mitch Haniger. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. None left for Seattle. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Matt McGill will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Matt McGill.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mandy Alvarez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-1, the count to Clint Frazier. A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1 on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Up next.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Henniger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. Still down a run. It's 5-4. In now, Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch on its way. Scooped up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box now, Tom Murphy. As he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping in now, Evan White. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2-2.
2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
At the plate, Austin Nola, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. Here he comes on 2-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. After this, Yoshihisa Hirano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Yoshihisa Hirano.
Stepping up now, Miguel Andujar. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Miguel Andujar.
Tyler Wade will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 14, Tyler.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. The Yanks find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty, I mean, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs. It's the ball game.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Now batting, Aaron Hicks. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
At the plate now, Torres. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The count now at 2-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. And he makes the catch for the second out. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
The batter. The second
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. And a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The slider there gets a swing and miss. Runner on first with two away. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner's back. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Three, two, two out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A bouncer to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Tyler Wade will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Now playing third base.
Into the box, Austin Nola. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Dylan Moore. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. 3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Shot to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
よう取ったけど落としてるから間に合わんか。
So now to the plate, Tim Lopes. He swings and grounds it to short. LeMahieu for 1. He laid a first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Nothing further in the Seattle 9th. Last chance for the Yankees. They'll be looking for 1. It's a 5-4 ball game. Austin Adams takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
防御率は悪いな。
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
ライト。ジャッジだ。
Aaron Judge will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Aaron Judge.
He misses inside with that one, ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That misses 2-0. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. 3-0 to him now.
さあ、真ん中来るか。
Here's the pitch. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Gary Sanchez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Gary Sanchez.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Swinging on 3-0, and it's fouled right into the catcher's glove. 3-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Back up the middle. Gordon is up with it. First in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Mandy Alvarez. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Seattle Mariners rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Taijuan Walker notches his 3rd win of the year. Austin Adams wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
3回もエラーするか、それは点取られますよね。完全に自滅でしたね。いやー、これで連勝ストップか。帽子がかっこ悪いマリナーズ。あーちゃー。 これで負けて0.5、0.5のままか。ほぼほぼ並んでますね。ドジャースもすごいな。10ゲーム。よっしゃ、さあ、終わりますか。さあ、なんか食べようかな。何を食べるか。明日はもつ鍋を食って帰るか。またうまそうですな。はあ、では。